So that was our first night in Lanzarote. Slept pretty good after our really early get up yesterday morning. We went to bed about 9:30, 10 o'clock sort of time, and I woke up about 4 in the morning. I think I was on and off since then, but I had a good 6 hours sleep, 7 hours sleep overall, I would imagine. It did get cooler in the night, so we didn't need any aircon, which is good, so that saved us a little bit of money. Today we were going to go to the Timofaya National Park, but we didn't allocate enough time for us to get ready because Rachel wanted to wash her hair, so we ended up putting it off until tomorrow. So all these yellow stars here represent a place of interest that we'd like to visit. So that's where we are, right here. It's just coming up to 10 to 9 now. We're just about to leave the apartment, and then we're going to head probably to the middle of the island where there's the castle, Museo. Oh, what's it called? Museo. Basically, Omar Sharif's old place. I absolutely love waking up, leaving the apartment, and being right next to this volcano here. It's really incredible. We've got ourselves a Peugeot 208, which is nice. Time now is 9 o'clock. So we'll be heading off to somewhere, probably the castle, very soon. Just arrived at St. Barbara's Castle, is I'm guessing the English translation for it. It's a bit windy up here, but the views are incredible. I'll tell you what, this castle's bigger than you think. Lots of little corridors and nooks and crannies, look. Lots of facts and figures about pirating. The 17th century, the 16th, the 15th. This is my sort of thing. Life out of me. I'll come up here looking for you. Where'd you end up going?
Looking for a museum, you know it's massive, don't you?
I've been on through it. So basically Lanzarote was found by the Americans as a trade route to Europe, and so a lot of the pirates used to kind of like steal and use Lanzarote as a base. At least that's what I got from it. If I had a lot of money, I would definitely buy something like this. Mind you, you couldn't walk down this when you're drunk. You'd fall in. Oh, look at this. Because we got up early and we had a good start to the day, we went to the castle this morning. We're at Omar Sharif's former house. He only owned it for one day, but you know, it's still his house at some point in life. He lost it in a card game. Who knew? But there's lots of corridors to explore, there's lots of things to see and do, as you'll have seen in this video anyway. With the entry fee, we got ourselves a drink as well, so we're going to have a glass of wine, a glass of beer, and overlook the pool here. On the side of what essentially is, I guess, an old volcano. But also, because our entry included a drink, Rachel had wine, I had not much left of my beer. And I've realised it's only 11:30, so we've got the whole day ahead pretty much, and we've already started on the alcohol. That's pretty bad even by our standards. Is it a female? Is it a male? Only one way to find out. So who would habitate in a house like this? Back to me in studio. So after a wee bit of driving, we've now arrived at the Cactus Garden, and my god, they are some big cacti. So our front entrance. Spiky. So we're going down these cacti. Oh my god. find ourselves here at the Cactus Garden. It's a lot bigger than you expect and there's a lot more to see than you think. Definitely worth coming. Oh, it's getting warm now. It's coming up to 1 o'clock. It's 10 to 1, and we've just stopped. We've just finished at the Cactus Garden. We've pulled in at the nearby supermarket to get some sandwiches because we forgot to make our own from yesterday's shopping. So we're going to have our sandwiches now. We drove past a really cool place on the way here. It's like a ruin of sorts. It was like, I don't know, it's hard to describe, but it looked pretty cool. There was a place to park. There's some people already there, so it's obviously a place of interest. So when we head back, we're going to probably stop in on the way there and just see what the deal is. We made ourselves a ham and turkey croissant, and Rachel's having ham, turkey and cheese, I believe.
Yeah.
That's our lunch for today. Tornado. Wow. I've never seen a tornado before. Oh, stop right now. So we're driving down, heading towards the Cactus Garden, and we see this wonderful place. So we thought on the way back we'll stop by, and that's exactly what we did. No idea what it is, how it's formed, why it's here, but it looks pretty damn cool. An old quarry.
Yeah.
Given how we came here by accident, you can't help but feel a little bit Indiana Jones-like, because no one's really here, no one really knows about it. It's not like it's an actual site to visit, it's just here. I feel like I've made a huge discovery. But of what, I wonder? I've also seen enough films that if you happen to discover an ancient city or something, there's going to be a lot of booby traps. And here I am just wandering through just like the movies. It's kind of cool though. I can only imagine this is just an old quarry, but it just looks like a film set. It's crazy, it's amazing. I tell you what though, when you come to somewhere like this that's quite shielded from the wind, you don't realise how warm it actually is. Easy.
That's good enough. You happy got your ice cream?
35.
Thank you very much.
You want one?
Adios.
After a walk along the beach, we were looking for some ice cream, and after a final quest, we found some. We got all our fancy clubber on, we just got changed and stuff, showered and that, and we're going to head out for some food now. We're going to head to an Italian restaurant, which can mean only one thing. Panna cotta with orange and a tiramisu for moi.
It smells like real natural fresh lemon.
So they make it themselves. Nice, give it a
Nice, isn't it?
yeah, it's like a lemon curd, but with a tang. So we finished our pizza, had our dessert, limoncello. Now we're heading for a little wander about, seeing what's at the end of this road, which I'm guessing is going to be not a lot. Now the sun's gone down, the wind's really picked up, and it's gone a lot cooler, so it's a little bit chilly. You mooching in their holiday home? Guilty. We're probably at the most southern westerly point of the island, and there is the Atlantic, and about a 6-hour plane journey that way is America, or maybe that way. Somewhere out there.